What's up, my fellow parabolic family? YouTube, let's get into where Bitcoin is headed. If you've never seen a time forecast before, I'm about to blow your mind. This is a Gann fan based on a time cycle. And if you've never studied the workings of W.D. Gann, he's arguably one of the best forecasters that ever lived, next to Bollinger and Dow. And this indicator here is going to blow your mind. And so if you've ever wanted to trade short, long the market, I'm now going to show you predictions far in advance based on a time cycle um, from the legendary Gann. This is a proprietary software. We are now looking at Bitcoin on the 32-minute, the 128-minute, 512, and the 2048. All that represents on the 32-minute here is 32 minutes per candle. And I'm going to be on the YouTubes a lot more, so make sure to like and subscribe and get these forecasts for yourself. There will be a link in the bio also to my VIP or my Discord. If you want to join VIP, we're putting up forecasts every day to long and short the market. Remember, guys, there is money in every single candle, whether it is coming down or when it is heading up. And that's all Bitcoin or any market wants to do is oscillate up and down. So technical indicators aside, we're going to show you over a parabolic signals how we forecast the market consistently and accurately. We were able to, on the larger time frame, call this much larger pullback in the market. Now, at first, we saw this crucial turning point up here at the $51,000 range. We caught this target within literally dollars before we exited this trade. On TikTok, I also recorded this uptrend, which created a lower high at 48,000. It bit 48,200. And we also said that there is going to be quite a bit of a big pullback here, which was also forecasted, which we hit the 29,000. And I also described we could move just upside of an arc here. And I'm going to show you an arc, what it means, and how this can definitely benefit you guys super long term. Parabolic's going to be around here for a long time to come. We have hundreds of students, hundreds of members taking these forecasts and making an absolute killing. We're not shilling any coins or garbage. We're just trading for profit. If you've never traded for profit, just watch what I'm going to show you. You're going to be quite blown away. So we move down to the 20K region where we're getting this now turning point 4. Now this turning point 4 here is still sitting inside this red semicircle. This is what we like to call the kill zone. The kill zone is now trying to pick a fan line to which we will start to look for turning point 5 on the much higher time frame so we can decide at which point, okay, and you can see that we've got these targets here of 25,000 and 32,000. Not every target is absolutely finite, or are you going to hit it? But that's why we trade the lower time frames. Okay, and while these candles are sitting inside this kill zone looking to pick a fan line, we are just monitoring the lower time frame. So here's the lower time frame, and yes, guys, I will be out here consistently showing you proper analysis, not drawing up a funky line on a chart or, you know, cucking myself out with an Ichimoku Coco Loco cloud. Okay, Gann is arguably the best in the world, and I'm here to prove it to you. Now, you see this target here, 14,610. I do not think that we are going to bite down this low. So what we're going to do, even though this oscillator you see up here is kissing for turning point 7 on the 512 chart, there could be this confluence on the 128. So again, you guys, if you've never understood what it means, this is 512 minutes per candle, and as we move down in the cycles, we also have very specific turning points that we are looking for based on time. Time and price is by far the most accurate. We put this forecast in 2 days ago, heading to the downside, and we are about to bite target here okay, at the $19,000 region. And this stuff really should start to kind of resonate with some of you crypto lovers out there, because Bitcoin is the big daddy and she controls the price action of the market. So let's take a look here at the 32-minute chart. We also have, again, a cycle of turning points, fib levels that we're looking for. And again, we charted this turning point 3 just 10 hours ago. And of course, we are starting to run to our next turning point 4, where we start to chart for turning point 5 on the upside. And the reason that you see these candles coming down, remember, we put in this forecast 10 hours ago, and you can see the confluence. This little green semicircle is typically red, and when it's red, you don't want to execute the short position, but when it starts to turn green and you start to see some candling, very easy to come into targets based on time. So this is 100% time, 150% time, 200% time that we are looking for. And so far, this GAN fan, yeah, this GAN fan, the candles are picking this fan line nicely, and we've got a nice drop according to the 128. So because we are able to look at the higher time frames, we can start to see, based on this sexy looking chart, that we can get in confluence with the 32-minute, chart the turning points within the 32-minute, which equals these candles here, and get some confluence right here. So higher time frame is showing a little bit of downside, but that doesn't mean we're going to bite 14,000. It is possible. If you guys have ever wanted to scalp positions, I'm going to show you an 8-minute chart here. We have been charting for it, and I'm going to show you what this proprietary software that we built does for you. And we're going to go over a little bit of ganning here. First, I just got to pull this down. I'm going to stretch it out a bit here, because this software also likes to help determine trend, okay? And you can see that here, it automatically starts to correlate with the other time frames. So let's just put in another turning point here. We are looking at a very extreme cycle here. So we've got 6 pointing up to 7. Now, as you can see, we are looking at a major drop here. We hit the 0.5 pretty close here. Guys, if you've never scalped an 8-minute chart on a GAN, it is a wonderful thing. All right, and now we are actually coming pretty close on the 8-minute chart here to finish its messy business, including time, which will be turning point 10, is the end of this cycle and start of the new cycle, which we will start to forecast to the upside. So my little target here will be at this fib line. I'm not going to go over every exact confluence, but as you can see, it's picking this fan line nicely, coming down. It'll most likely start to turn around here, which we will start to forecast. And again, this GAN automatically scales time, okay, and automatically puts in the forecast. You can throw in a smaller GAN fan just to work within the time cycle that you're looking at. And again, compare it to the 32-minute chart. Again, we are getting very close. We should see some type of move up here on the 8-minute, and then again, more confluence to the downside. But again, turning point 4 on the 32-minute has a lot of time to turn around. Guys, if you've never seen this kind of market structure before, again, this stuff will blow your mind. Link will be in the bio. Okay, I'm going to update you guys regularly on YouTube's now. Time forecast. You guys are going to watch Target getting smacked more often than not. Again, link will be in the bio. Join the free Discord VIP. If you want my particular forecast, it's $50 a month. And yes, this software is proprietary to Parabolic, and will be also shilling it. And if you hate shills, sorry, software costs money. It's $3,000 to get in the software. I just put that out there because I'll tell you, some of my students will make one trade on a futures trade on a time forecast, and we got hundreds of them to show proof. we got no problems with helping people with commitment and executing these trades. You guys watch this stuff in real time as I update the market. I'm going to do my best to show where Bitcoin is headed, and we will see you guys in the next forecast. Take care.